go.
In winter, injuries can have deadly consequences.
I can't.
A fight could kill them both. The Gorgosaurus hasn't got the stomach for it. The bite on his leg has become infected. He must rest and hope an easier victim comes his way. Deep winter now begins.
Sweetheart.
Oh, thanks.
How do I look?
You look very nice.
As the sun sets, so starts the longest night on Earth.
Well, I think she wants to get things back to normal.
There will be no daylight for 4 months.
He wouldn't be there if you just admit to the principal what he did, and then she could press charges and...
Dad, I've already hurt him bad enough. Okay, I'm not ruining his life.
Some may never see sunshine.
I know you guys are going to be
again.
mad at me, but I don't care. I'm not sending Mark to jail. The therapist said you have to respect my wishes.
Lizzie! Hey!
Hey.
You look great. Do you want me to walk in with you?
Does, everyone know what happened?
Lots of people were talking about it yesterday.
The Edmontosaurus have been moving south for almost a month,
Leave her
keeping
alone.
one
Don't
step
yell at
ahead
her.
of the chasing
Didn't I yell
night.
at him? After what he did to you?
The herd
Just
marches
if
on
I had a
its
better
stomach,
girlfriend, maybe he wouldn't have lost it.
and they're now running on empty.
Never mind.
Starvation and
I
exhaustion
bring my daughter
are
to you for
taking
help,
their
and you
toll.
completely undermine my parental authority.
I'm
To
sorry,
Scar,
but I
the
don't...
herd has
Told her that
always
I have
meant
no right to make
safety.
her break up with a boy who
But
assaulted
now
her.
the weaker
I
ones
said the
begin to
parents
collapse
have
and
no
die around him,
authority over who their child cares for.
That's ridiculous.
ending their
have to
lives
do in order
as
to
meat
protect
on a
Elizabeth, but-
volcanic wasteland.
Getting out of an abusive relationship is dangerous and difficult. Just because a girl says it's over doesn't mean it's over.
Thanks.
The Quetzalcoatlus is the biggest flying animal of all time, with a 40-foot wingspan. For these scavengers, the migrating dinosaurs are their movable feast.
Sure you didn't do something to make him so mad? You to fight, right? What is your problem? People on Facebook are all forgive and forget. If you ever
At
think
last,
about forgiving him,
a
I'll never
tiny
see you.
oasis of green in the barren wilderness. It's a rich reward for those who have made it this far. But there are too many mouths to feed.
Did you see where Mark
The
went?
Pachyrhinosaurus want the plants for themselves. Hunger drives one Edmontosaurus to fight his corner. But there can only be one outcome.
If people knew we were still together.
I don't care what anybody else thinks. As long as I still have you, that's all that matters. I love you. I love you. How much it hurts.
Nothing can keep us apart, okay? Nothing.
These T-Rexes team up for maximum killing advantage.
This is the first you coming to me for advice. This
therapist threw me for a loop. She said that if I don't accept Elizabeth's love for Mark, then I'm practically pushing the two of them back together again.
You can accept how she feels without letting her stay with him.
I'm willing to accept my own daughter's love for a boy who beats her.
My life.
Well, yeah, if you had listened to me...
I did listen to you, Marie. That was the problem. You made me feel so stupid for loving him that I started thinking he was the only one on my side.
You're saying that it's my fault that you married that loser?
No, but I just wish you'd said, you know, just once.
There is
I get
strong
that you love
evidence
him.
that, like
You're not
penguins
stupid
and
for loving him, but
ostriches,
do you really want to be
trudons
treated
involve
that
the
way?
males in the child-rearing process.
Well, I never
They may
thought
have even
that...
sat on the eggs. But first, there have to be eggs.
I never
These
realized
nesting
that.
pairs are
I don't
bonded
think
for
you do
life.
realize how you come off.
Lives that are fast
You're
running
so
out.
strong and so sure of yourself, which is great most of the time, but sometimes it's like you expect everybody to feel exactly the way you feel and to do the things you want them to do. I think that therapist was right. If you don't listen to Elizabeth and try to understand how she feels, you're going to put a wall up between you. And she's going to be all alone on the other side with Mark. You want to serve that dress, okay?
Hey. Don't forget to keep your phone on.
Yeah. Okay.
The female leaves in search of food. The male shields the nest.
Lizzie, what are you doing?
Look, if I want to talk to Mark, it's none of your business, okay? Oh, but you don't care about that. You'll probably be ratting on me anyways, right?
It took me half a day to figure out you guys are still together. Your parents aren't dumb. They'll figure it out too.
There's nothing to figure out, okay? Me and Mark are still broken up. He was just really upset, so I wanted to make sure he was okay.
Is that true?
The male cries for his mate. But she cannot hear.
They were the largest predator, living in groups that consist of both youngsters and adults.
Hey. I'm texting you. Why didn't you answer?
That's because her phone's on my class.
Leave it on silent.
I don't want to play this stuff. She knows I left earlier with you.
I'm gonna talk to her.
No, don't. Just leave her alone.
You tell her she needs to leave us alone, or else I'm gonna have to teach her a lesson.
Don't do that, okay? Don't threaten my cousin. I'm serious.
It's a hunting
Just a figure of speech. I was just
deadly
kidding.
effect.
You okay? You seem kind of tense. I know. People are saying all kinds of stupid stuff. You don't care about that, right?
I gotta go. My mom's waiting for me.
Hey. I love you. Then so prove it. Leave your phone on.
But despite appearances, this mob attack isn't carefully planned.
Are you okay? Did something happen? No.
There is no strategy behind the actions of the gang.
Did Mark give you a hard
It's
time?
merely opportunism.
Was it the other kids?
And when the kill has been made, the next battle soon
You have an
begins.
appointment with your therapist this afternoon, but you don't have to go if you don't want to.
Why would you think I don't want to go?
I don't want to force you to do anything that you don't want to do. You don't have to tell me things that you think I want to hear. I'm ready to listen. If you want to talk.
A carcass will attract every big predator for miles around.
This is my day for surprise visitors. How'd you get here?
A male Majungasaurus attracted to the feast. It is more than capable of challenging for the carcass.
Oh, the whole bite. Lizzie's gonna hate me. They're still together.
A lot of girls tell me they can't stop crying. Even when they thought it would be a relief to break up with their abuser, they still feel sad. Even so,
I guess.
has Mark been trying to contact you? Talk you into...
Majungasaurus has short arms and can't grasp.
Don't feel it.
Like Tyrannosaurs, it's all about the bite.
All you have to do is look at the website and read a few things and then you can...
The shape of Majungasaurus' skull and teeth
Just,
suggests a
search
very
the phrase,
different biting style to
signs
the
you're being
flesh-tearing
abused,
dinosaurs.
and tell me what comes
With a
up.
broad, short
Have you
and
broke up
muscular
Mark?
skull,
Then what's the problem?
it was a dino better adapted to biting and gripping rather than slashing its prey. This fight is about more than just winning the feeding rights to a carcass.
Does he check your email, your phone messages, or texts? Does he tell you what to wear or make you change your clothes? Does he call you
When the bite
or
marks
text
on
you
the mauled
excessively and insist
Majungasaurus
that you answer his
remains were
calls within a
studied more
specific time
closely.
frame?
The marks on the bones
he
were found to match the
hit or
only
kick you?
large carnivore in the region. There is no bigger killer in these lands than Majungasaurus. This is the first irrefutable evidence of dinosaur cannibalism.
Does
It
he
might
blame
seem
you?
shocking, but it's a behavior that clearly shows the most successful killers will exploit any situation to their maximum advantage. Daspletosaurus.
Is Kelly sure?
With a bite force
Okay, well, thanks for letting
unmatched
me
by
know.
any other
Talk to you
dinosaur
soon.
in the region. These are killers in a
I
completely
feel bad
different
for ratting her
league.
out. But then I felt bad when I knew and I didn't tell anyone.
I think I did the right thing. Your mom's still at school?
Yeah. So are you. In case you didn't notice, it was me telling you that I like you.
How'd I miss it? Well, you've been following me around?
You've been following who?
And this group have congregated to take advantage of an annual event. In Dinosaur Provincial Park, thousands of bones have been discovered.